Been trying to get this message out. I have made a video yesterday and it did not happen. Okay, so let's get to it. You're standing in your power. You're standing in your power and you're standing in business. You're no longer on business. In business? Something about in business. You're no longer allowing people to come in and not give equal give and take. You're no longer pouring into things or into energies that are not pouring back equally. You're just no longer doing it. You're really standing on business this time, which is like, you're not allowing people to tell you who you are, what you need to be doing, or where you need to be going, blah, 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 and so forth. You're just not doing it anymore. You've literally walked away from that shit. Excuse my language. You've walked away from people that are just literally trying to sabotage your new beginning, your self-love journey, or whatever journey that you're on. You literally have walked away from that. And you're doing it proudly. You're doing it proudly. And there's a lot of people that are pissed off about you literally following your intuition. You no longer allowing them to come in hiding that they have ill intention. You've literally have put that behind you and started to connect more with self is what I'm seeing. Connect more with self and connect more with the Most High and trusting that you are making the correct decisions. 777 can be significant. Yeah, the devil at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of toxicity or a lot of people that have negative or talking negative or just negative, are just negative. 93 can be significant as well as 633 for somebody. You are a master manifester and you're focusing on manifesting what it is that you truly desire. You're not putting down any of your tools anymore and putting it on the back burner. You're taking those tools and you're now finally creating what it is that you wanted this whole time. And you're not going to allow anybody to sabotage it this time. 123 is significant as well. It's like there's a lot of people in the past that try to sabotage what it is that you were trying to do or try to lead you in a different direction. Some spirits tell me to lift it. Yeah. Source. You're sitting in your Empress or Emperor energy. You are connecting not only with yourself, your higher self, but you're connecting more with the Most High and having more faith in that your decisions and that you're on the right path. But you had to literally block out certain people. They weren't respecting you. They weren't respecting your boundaries. They weren't respecting you. And it's like you had enough of that. You said, not gonna happen. Not doing that no more. You're no longer giving into energies that are low vibrated. You're no longer allowing low vibrated energies into your life. Like telling you things that are not true or just having an energy around that is lowering your vibration and throwing off your frequency and throwing off your whole foundation. You're just not doing it. You're not doing it. And I feel like you are now knowing that it's time to truly trust yourself more. Okay? You're knowing that it's time to truly trust yourself and you're just not giving a F no more. Look, she got her laptop blocked. If you're not helping me reach my higher potential, or like you're not, bringing to the table what I'm bringing to my table, and you're taking too much off of my table, it's not equal give and take, you're not allowing that anymore at your table. And you're not allowing yourself to sit at tables that you know that you shouldn't be sitting at. And we've been talking about that for a while. Oh, Lord. Yeah. You're no longer allowing the BS. You're pulling back your energy. And your cutoff game is crazy. And I feel like at first, like in the past, it was like hard for you to really like cut certain people off or cut certain maybe habits or whatever it may be that, wasn't good. It wasn't bringing you inner peace or nothing. It was just bringing conflict. It was a little harder, but now it's like you've learned from that. You're like, nah, I just can't have that. Like, I'm good. Like, you're really standing in your power. Like, seriously, you've literally chose to heal. You're the star. And you chose to sit by self and really pour into things and allow things to pour into you that are actually healing, that are actually going to bring you clarity, peace, balance. You're literally pouring back to yourself and, recovering from things and just not allowing the BS to be in there no more. finances are significant. You know, doing that, there go the devil again. Doing that, it's allowing you to restore in all areas. When we pull back from certain energies, not allow certain energies around us, and we sit with self, that's when we gain the knowledge. That's when everything starts really flowing and it just flows abundantly, to be honest. Okay? We got the world. There's going to be a lot of, thank you, Spirit. There's going to be a lot of traveling. A lot of doors have closed. A lot of cycles have ended. And some not so pretty. But even though they weren't so pretty, you're still allowing yourself to see something more and still in a positive way. Because you now are so in touch with self and in touch with source that it's like this, you just know it needed to happen. Even though it hurt, you know that all the endings that happened that weren't so pretty needed to happen. Those doors needed to close so the new ones could open. So that you can finally see your light and see where you were supposed to be. And see where you were supposed to be sitting. You are literally walking in your truth. You're walking in your truth, and you're no longer allowing people to come around you that are not walking in their truth, because you know that throws your frequency off. So you chose to close those doors and just allow them to continue to be closed. 777 is significant, okay? What else do we have here? And when we do that, life starts to really look so much better, okay? When we start to be loyal to ourselves, we have loyalty here. When we start to be loyal to ourselves and into our paths, so many great things come to us when we do that, okay? So many great things come to us, okay? And that's just beautiful to me. Look, the energy is so on point. I'll get some more messages here. Okay? There's a lot of people that are going to try to come back because they were indecisive before, or, you know, whatever the case may be, just didn't know what they want to do with their life. But if those doors closed, they were meant to be closed for a reason. I mean, we have free will. You can allow certain people back if you want to, but I think if the Most High closed those doors, you should leave them closed, okay? We got transformation. This transformation is literally going to be so abundant and beautiful. And we keep saying this. Boss energy. You're going to glow more than you have ever glowed in your life. So allow it. Because you did this. You did. You stood in your power, stood on business, set boundaries, and continue to be true to yourself in the Most High. And that right there, you need your flowers. And you're about to get your flowers handed to you. Okay? So keep going. Keep going. You got this. Ashe.